Sup, my name is Alien Duckling, and today we're doing something that I'm gonna dread. I didn't really want to start anything special because 2020 is right around the corner. Well, not the year. We're already in the year 2020, unless you've been living under a rock since December. Even then, you probably have some semblance of time passing. Where am I going with this? So I have played this game on my channel before, but it's currently unlisted because I'm very insecure about my content. Anyways, we're going to jump into this because I have a very fun idea, as you can probably tell from the title. Okay, so here we are in the game. You can see myself here with my beautiful zoomy picture because it's zoomy eating a goddamn sandwich. What's better than that? Here's our user talents. We have negotiating all the way up because it's going to take a lot of negotiating to get people to work for us. Motivating is kind of down here because nobody's ever going to feel motivated working for us. Creativity, semi-high, because we're going to need to be very creative in order for this to succeed. Leadership, around the middle, and I spent 0 on diplomacy because it's not important to me. This thing is going to burn to the ground in less than a year. So here we are, time to start our company. It's going to be called Tits and Giggles, because I came up with that name like 10 minutes ago and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I have no idea where I want this to be based. What's the funniest place in the world? I feel New England is definitely full of hilarious people. We're going to need our logo, which I forgot to put in. Okay, so the logo is in now. Here it is. Very simplistic, because simple is the best way to go. If you see a company with this as their logo, you're going to buy their ticket even if you're not attending the show, because they probably need your $5 or whatever they're selling it for. Rock hard difficulty, because a lot of people watching this are going to be rock hard. Everything gets set to none over here, except for Risque and comedy. If we don't even have any, wrestling or anything, this is all, are we even going to need matches? Well, we don't want people to be bored to death, so... A match danger doesn't even matter. 0. Our matches are so safe. Nobody's ever getting injured. Style... So here I am. I have adjusted my stats slightly. I have microphone, charisma, acting, color, and announcing all at 35 because I'm generous. I don't want to be F-, even though that's probably closer to how it is in real life. Alright, just sorted by excellent sex appeal and excellent comedy, and this is just our results. We're doing great. Alright, so here we are. We have signed our entire roster. We have 10 people, not counting myself. So let's take a look at who we've got in the stupid gimmicks that I have assigned to them. We've got Allie. You know her. She is the bunny in All Elite Wrestling. But in Tits and Giggles, she is a stoner. We've got Brad Maddox. You know who he is. I don't have to explain the gimmick that we have given him. You should know. Eli Drake is our resident pimp. Why? Don't ask me. Joey Ryan is gay. Carly Perez is our seductress. I already have some interesting ideas. Leva Bates is our librarian, which is probably the most wholesome, non-weird gimmick that we have. Martina is our party girl, of course. You know how she is for the bands and all. Shazza McKenzie is a drug addict. Hornswoggle, or just Swoggle, is a... Hold on, I need to change his name. Horny Swoggle is an actual nudist. And finally, we have Tennille Dashwood, who's a glamour model. She's... the description of this just really captured me. So many flashy apostrophe S. There. Boobs. Truly a work of art, Fleisch, you, master of the English language. Let's add an event here. 1 hour? No, 2 hours. We're fully committing to this. 2 hours every month. So, a wonderful name for our first show. Sunday week 3 is available. A lot of other days are available, but Sunday week 3 is going to be our go-to day for this. Let's do it. What's the ugliest title we can find? We definitely want this ugly-ass X Division Championship. Looks great. Except it's going to be the XXX Division Championship. It's going to be our main event level title. Oh god, Eli Drake's already punching Joey Ryan. We're having 101 fans show up to this show. Can you believe that? We're going to have to make some storylines if we want our company to succeed, even though we're not required to run them. The ampersand symbol doesn't seem to work very well in this game. Alright, so here we are for our first Tits and Giggles show. It's being held in front of 91 people in New England. We start off the show with Eli Drake versus Hornswoggle. It had great heat and decent wrestling, and Eli Drake defeated Hornswoggle just under 13 minutes with a gravy train. Great heat and decent wrestling, but it got a 33. The gimmicks don't matter. This is literally the only show I'm doing. I'm already sick of this. This whole video was a joke. Eli Drake celebrates in the ring with his hose. 67 C+. We might actually get a really good show rating. Hornswoggle heads backstage to Preston naked. He asks Martina to cheer him up, but she refuses. Martina refuses to grind her naked Hornswoggle. Storyline has advanced with this segment. 38 D-. It's fitting that there's a D involved in this. In a decent match, Martina then defeats Joey Ryan in 11 minutes and 1 second by pinfall with his satellite DDT, following interference by Eli Drake. I also forgot to mention the first match on the show was to determine one participant in the main event for the XXX Division Championship, and this was to determine the second. Eli Drake says he cost Joey Ryan the match because he's gay and can't get hoes like he can. Leva Bates spotting Shazza McKenzie taking the line in her library and challenges her to a match. 19E for this match. Extremely short match because Shazza McKenzie is freaking high as a kite. Leva Bates defeats her in just under 4 minutes. And the crowd seemed to be bored with yet another special guest referee being involved. I have Brad Maddox as our referee and our road agent for every match on the show. Brad Maddox recites his famous promo on Paige for no reason. You know which one I'm talking about.
You ever loved a woman that didn't love you back? I have.
That had superb wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Carly Perez defeated Allie in 11 minutes and 22 seconds by submission, which Radmax called despite there being no tapping, with a Dragon Sleeper after blatantly cheating. Oh my god, it's all over the place. Carly Perez thanks Brad Maddox for helping her win with a live sex celebration. Eli Drake defeated Martina in 10 minutes 29 seconds by pinfall with the Gravy Train to win the XXX Division title. 44D. We actually did okay. Let's make a speech. Eli Drake, you did alright. Yeah, that's it. It was a really great show for them. I don't want to know what a bad show looks like if that was great. We're down to $276. So, to answer the question of can you succeed as a comedy risque company in TEW 2016, you probably can. Can you do it like I did? Absolutely not. No 2-hour shows. No awful storylines. No whatever else I did. Just sign referee. Run it normally. Why would you want to run this normally? This is not what wrestling is about. Wrestling, it can be about comedy, but it's not about breasts and buttocks. It's about sports entertainment. Wrestling is wrestling. Wrestling is not anything else. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.